We are on the Solanki Rajput campaign from Broken Crescent 1.05 Remastered. I had made some moves that, for some reason, I have lost because the campaign crashed. So, what is your problem? Come on. Okay, we'll have to work out what we do with that very shortly. Can we get this guy into Multan? This unit has gone rebel. Okay. Was a unit I put in the bridge there, and they've gone rebel. Let's see if we can get these guys into Multan. No. Very annoying. Off to the marked man. You can go and trade in gold, probably. That's very nice. Okay. So that's probably where I had left last time, exactly the same, nothing changed. So take him there. Okay, there. So I'm going to try and see if the spy will open the gates. What did you expect? Fine. So to speak, fine, but not really. Okay. What we would like to do is attack him. Let's see. Scare this guy off, or kill him. How many? 2 child men. Good. Let's go. Okay, sorry that the campaign crashed. Something weird happened. It has to do with recording the campaign. So when I record, yeah, there is some busy traffic between hard disks, and the campaign crashed. So let's start deployment. Have some infantry. Infantry units. Okay. And some other units. And some more units. Oh dear, what's this? What is this, people? And let's put our Maharaja here. It is important the Maharaja participates in the battle and does something useful, like cause some casualties. Otherwise, he may get bad traits. And the rest, we don't need the elephants. They are javelin men, so we don't want to risk the elephants. Start the battle. Okay, our general has started shooting our Maharaja. He just needs to inflict just at least one casualty. One casualty is enough. Yeah, it's caused one casualty, so that's fine.
Dead. Even the wind is sweeter now that dog is slain.
Okay. Now you can, all your javelin men, take out your javelins so you don't cause injuries for no reason.
Our enemy. Those fools cannot stand against us.
They didn't expect that, did they?
Foe is broken. Watch how these weaklings run. Hunt them down.
Okay.
Great victories like this go to only the greatest of men.
Of course, that's an understatement. Oh, yes. Okay, that's fine. We lost 3 men. Oh dear, somebody fell off his horse. And let's see. There's a wall that opens the gates of heaven. Aren't you know? Okay, let's ransom. Ransom rejected. Okay, what's next? We're stuck. Okay, that's what it is next. Let's attack. Yeah. Let's attack. Here. Okay. We got unstuck, kind of. Let's attack him. So many options, so little time, huh? What do they have? Okay, let's just finish them all. Or why waste time, actually? Why waste time? Okay, you just drop off the siege. Just call off the siege. That's nice. I like to think they're cooked. What do they have here? Oh, that's a decent unit. So we have to keep our elephants away from these guys. Okay. Fingers crossed. Righty-ho. That's going to be the battle that could win us, Multan, after our spies have failed one after another to infiltrate. Let's see. Don't mess up, guys. So our generals will go for their general along with our elephants. And the majority of the rest of the units will have to deal with the army that's outside, which is this army. 2 Jab cav units, 1 skirmishing archers, horse archers, and 1 archer unit that could cause trouble to our elephants. The 2 infantry units, we'll leave them for last. The elephants can take care of them. Well, if we can. Okay. To battle. Okay, this looks like a good day for a battle. So the army here, the faction here, will be coming from somewhere around here. We'll gather our elephants, one javelin unit, and maybe a spear unit. So the 5 of them should be enough to deal with the enemy general, who will be coming from inside Multan. We'll bring also Dula Braj over there, and the rest can attack the main army, which was outside Multan. So we'll get our infantry at the front. With these guys on guard, they're spearmen, and we will put javelineers on the flanks. So I think we only need three per side. So just these 3 will do, and we'll take him on the other side. With the other 3, so we have 2 javelin units. So there's another 3 over here. For the elephants, as a reserve, there's a reserve unit of elephants there. We'll put our Maharaja behind the infantry. It's important Maharaja causes some casualties, but he must not risk his life. His life is much more important, but of course he must also get good traits, or at least not get bad traits. Let's put it that way. So here's a glorious army, if you haven't seen one. Here's our Kshatriya warriors. Warriors! Ready for battle. And our Maharaja behind. So this all looks very glorious.
The enemy bring more lands to the slaughter.
Have some.
So be it. We will slaughter more lands.
Curry.
Units, make haste.
Okay. Somewhere here is the enemy faction here. There he is.
We are winning this battle. Soon our cowardly foe will flee like a whipped dog.
I have to slow it down a little bit because it's very difficult to keep up with what's going on. How did it happen?
Our men are under attack. We need to act.
Okay, we're routed to 1 unit.
The enemy warlord is running like a startled goat. Hunt him down. Our soldiers must be fighting like old women. See how our foe hovers around victory. Our most worthy warriors have captured the enemy general. Give the fool a cup and make sure he doesn't want for wine while we slaughter his army.
So the enemy faction is taking his time. It'd be useful to try and cause some casualties with our job count. What's happening here? Okay, we routed a lot of the enemy units. Somebody managed to get away. How did they get away? So let's attack those 2 infantry units. They're just ordinary infantry. We can attack them with our elephants. We had a reserve unit of elephants, and we can send some of our infantry because they're never going to catch up. With our cavalry, we slow down a little bit. again because it's impossible to keep up with what's going on. Unfortunately, some of the enemy cavalry has gotten away. While I was looking at the enemy faction air, the gored faction air, some of the enemy cavalry managed to get away, sneaked away. Okay, let's see what happens at least with the rest of them. Let's try. Here is the enemy general. Why are you still there? Why aren't you throwing your javelins? Oh, my game froze? What's going on? Something happened.
Our foe is broken. Watch how these weaklings run.
Good.
Hunt them down.
I have a somewhat faulty external hard drive where I'm saving data while I'm recording. And I hadn't realized, so I replaced the one I was using because it was busy.
Only half the enemy force remains between us and victory.
Hopefully it will not crash. Jolly good. Oh man. Those guys ran away. That's annoying. Well, the AI has an advantage over humans. It doesn't need any eyes at all. It doesn't need 2 eyes, doesn't need 2 heads, doesn't need 4 hands, doesn't need any of that. It can just simultaneously give commands to all units automatically. Anyway, so here we've got the enemy general in a pickle. Yeah. And there was like minutes ago I gave orders to that spear unit to attack the enemy general. You know, he's just sitting there watching. Over here, it looks like we're routed. Almost everyone. Yes, everyone, not just almost. And so the only unit still resisting is the faction heir, the Gordy faction heir, the Amir of Gorg.
We have bled the enemy badly. They have only half their men left.
So these elephants here did a good job. Okay. He's talking about the Amir here. Okay. Oh dear. It's about time you follow orders. Otherwise, we'll send you to the desert of Dar to plant some potatoes rather than fight.
The enemy general lies dead. Even the wind is sweeter now that dog is. See the enemy run before our might. We will leave nothing behind but widows and orphans.
Okay. Of course. Okay, so that was the end of that battle. I had a near crash there. Fortunately, all went well. That's because of the faulty external disk. All was good in the end. A great victory. Okay, now I don't want to lose chivalry, so obviously I don't want to execute. No. I'm sure they don't have the ability to ransom. I think so anyway. So let's try.
A wise and fair choice, to be sure.
Okay. That's what I wanted. And so now we can go in and we can just occupy. And we've taken Multan. So because I have a problem with the external hard disk, I'm going to stop now. I might have not recorded something, so I'll do it offline. So at least so far this is a victory, and something has been recorded. It has something to do with the external hard disk. I was using a different one today, and it seems to have a fault. So let's just save the game. So, game is saved. I'm going to leave it here, see what I have recorded, and come back perhaps and continue. Thank you for watching.